Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome back at the end of this week, and it's been an exciting one. We already got 2 weeks in, and we this is like a really big month. We got 3 more wonderful weeks to go on. And let me tell you, what a slow morning. Oh my God, right? You see what's going on here? I mean, I'm looking at some of the watch lists. I'm looking at NVIDIA. I'm looking at our Tesla trade. I'm looking at some brand name stocks. Other than a few stocks that are making some big moves, like this one, this SGBX had a pretty nice pop, but really, really quiet. Typical Friday. And and also it is freezing here in New York. I can't believe I woke up this morning. It was 41 degrees. I can't wait to be down in Orlando next week where it's nice and warm and hang out by the pool a little bit. But let's go over some of the stocks that we traded and what we did yesterday. It was a pretty interesting day. We had some pretty nice moving stocks that did make some nice moves. And sometimes the list that we have that we come out in the morning, the watch list, it always changes. I mean, the market opens up. You'll see. I know we like to stick with our watch list, but sometimes some of these stocks that I kind of throw off, they all of a sudden they come to fruition and they're like, wow, this thing is moving up pretty nicely. So let's talk about what we had yesterday. And where am I? Right here. Yeah, there we go. All right, so here are the stocks that we had from yesterday. For some of you that were not here, these are a couple of nice ones that we had, and some of them might turn into swing trades. Okay, so this stock right here, the NUAI. What a really nice mover yesterday. This stock, energy stock, not too old, new IPO, been breaking all-time highs, very inexpensive, still pushing up pretty nicely. Look at that, 9:30 this morning. It was at $1.50, went all the way to a whopping $3. She is holding here pretty strong. I'm going to keep an eye on that one. What else we had here? We had the Path. Oops. Path is still continue to push up a little bit here. Spread is okay. Volume is not huge. Pretty decent, 2 million, but you look at that trend on that stock. Started right in the beginning of September, $12 at 18. We're going to put Path on the watch list. All right. So that one's going to follow up from yesterday to today. That one was pretty good. We had Caba, CABA. That one also nice middle of the day runner. Inexpensive, nice, cheap little stock. It's up 12%. We'll put that one on our watch list. CABA. That one's okay too. ASTS has just been nonstop. $90. Are you kidding me? My God, just does not want to give up the ASTS. I'm still kicking myself in the ass that I sold that stock, but did really, really well with STS. But I mean, the beginning of September, $50. The stock's almost up a double. Wish I had some more stocks. You know what? You can't own them all. You really can't. Oscar backing off a lot yesterday. Lyft backing off yesterday, having also a really big runner, filling up the gap of the month of September. Still trending down. It could probably still be a continuing short. But you could see from like 9:30, it was a very slow mover, but what a nice little trend all the way down. So there were a couple of those stocks that are moving. Now, everything else, NVIDIA moved up, kind of broke through that major resistance levels. It's holding it pretty strong. Tesla kind of flatline right here. It looks like it's consolidating. I would listen, keep an eye on this stock, Nick. Okay. So the Trump stocks list, he's trying to get into the mineral business. It's been a big war. We need those minerals. And he approved something to one other company, which might lead into this one. We saw the stock make a big jump the other day from about $1.20 up to $2. What I like about this stock, I just want everybody to know, it's building a Fausto flag. This $2 is that big resistance. If I see it holding it pretty strong, I might jump back into it. But I do like the stock a little bit. We're going to just put this on the C list. Put it on the C list, okay? So we got these cheapies that are out there, and they all look pretty good. Now let's go through the watch list. What is moving in this morning? So you got this SGBX. Is it any good? It's up 76%, 32 million shares. I like it that it got destroyed. It's on its way up right now. There are a couple of big buyers out here that I see right around the 580, so that's not terrible. This thing is just flying. Flying. SLE. This is why we start at 9 o'clock and don't start any, earlier than that. You get program trading that kicks in at 9, and there you go. $3 stock up to 550. Looks like probably a category 3 right now. Crazy moving stock right here. Super League. Rich, could you find out there's news on this stock? But it just came out of nowhere. LFS, new IPO, not too crazy about that one. YDDL, not really crazy about that one, kind of flat. PWM, this stock is moving up pretty well too. This stock is making higher highs. It moved up very little yesterday, 31 million shares. PWM, nice, inexpensive, small cap stock, what we're looking for. We're still at 37%. There's the warrant. So it looks like CLSK is still moving. This stock has also been a great, great mover. CLSK, nice trend, nice push, just keeps going up. Great story, great company. Obviously, one of the Trump effect stocks right there. APLD, we'll put this back on the list too. Another big, big runner. You could see it from here from 14 up to 37. It's funny. If you notice the trend of some of these stocks, they go up, and then when they break that high, they really go up. So that's why we kind of like when we look at some of these stocks, we're like, all right, we're getting close to that resistance levels, and then boom, you get that big, big push right there. Intel also is actually gapping up pretty nicely, just made all-time highs. So INTC, pretty strong moving stock right there. I don't know if it's getting the AMD effect, the NVIDIA effect, but it's all in the same business. All right. So a couple of brand name stocks right there we can keep an eye on. All right, we still got some 14. I like to go all the way down to about 10% on the watch list. All right, we're done there. Losers, 34%, nothing really crazy right there. New York Stock Exchange, GWH is moving up pretty nicely. 6 a.m. this morning was at $2, 7:30. I like to see if it's continue to move after 7:30, going into the pre-market. So it's starting to back off right now. We'll put it on the B list. GWH. All right. APLX, not really. Don't look at that one. No, not really crazy about that one too. Always look at the trend. TE is moving up pretty consistently. It was a very nice trade yesterday. She is still continuing to make higher highs. We'll put this on the list. We'll see how she trades. I don't think we traded it yesterday. Nope. This one, WWR, that was one from yesterday too. I forgot to mention that one. That was a very, very nice moving stock. 9:30 went from $1.70 all the way up. Did not stop until 10:30. Beautifully up to $2. Great, great run up. She's up again today. Definitely WWR. That was a very nice stock that we traded yesterday. So put that on your watch list. CLSX is obviously an ETF of CLSK. So if you're going to trade those ETFs, I covered in class, you have to watch the name brand stock to know if you want to trade the ETF. All right. This is another one that's moving up pretty good. We've been watching this stock the last couple of days too. Forgot to throw that in a watch. There's just so many of them, but this one also moving up pretty nicely. UAMY. It wasn't the greatest day trade, but it's been a really, really good swing trade. And I also know it has pretty good options on it too. Losers. Anything there in the losers list? Nope, nothing there. So here's the one that we just saw, and it's just looking over here on the volume leaders. See if we got there on the volume leaders. All right. All right, anything I'm missing? 14 recently highs and SLE will drop hard. That's from Lynn and Randy. The SLE trade. Let's bring it back up there. So if you look here on the long-term chart, you could see here that this stock gapped up pretty nicely, and it did come down hard. A lot of support levels, right, this number. So that's why you're probably getting a little bit of bounce there. But some of you remember we did traded it, and we saw how it does trade. Samuel says, "This CRML CRML. Uh, the CRML, you know, it's got a good push. It's trending up really nicely. It's up 2 million. The spread is pretty ugly as Samuel. Okay, that's the only issue with it. It was nice yesterday in the morning. It did move nice in the right when the market opened up. But I will put this on the list for you. Yes, CRML. Just once again, spread, spread, spread. Always remember that. All right. All right. Anything else I'm missing? Grant says yes. I had. It's been a bad week. I lost about uh 8,000 last week on my gold. Tough week, but I think it'll come back. Yeah, Grant, listen, you lost 8 grand on gold, but you probably made 80 grand over the course of the year. So listen, gold has just been just an animal. GLD, I know it took a little correction, but listen, from September, GLD was at 300, it's already at 360. Nugget, and don't ever look what you lost. Okay, look what you end up making. I'm down on Tesla, but I'm up huge overall. You know what I mean? So Tesla. Just to bring it up here, you can see it here. It had that correction. TSLL. I'll bring it up right here. I mean we own it down here at 12. Ran the thing up to almost 24, and I gave a lot back. So I mean it happens. Don't worry about it. Just remember, the biggest thing you got to remember is just know how to take losses. All right. Listen, a couple of things really quick. Remember, next week, okay, Josh and I will be in Orlando Money Show. We'll be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So if you're in the area, we'll look forward to seeing you there. The following week, we have the Cyber Trading University yearly on-site class. If you can't make it, you could always do the webcast. Talk to Education Advisor about it. All right. Training. Very important. I did an event last night. We had a great showing. A lot of new subscribers signed up, new trial members signed up. If you're here this morning, please make sure you talk to Education Advisor. Watch those videos. Watch how you get the level 3, the email that I sent to you, the 5-minute videos. And so you can follow along what we're doing. Just remember, everyone, please, if you're new here, don't buy anything. You're just supposed to watch what the other traders that we train and see if it's for you or not. And we always going to say it: look, listen, and learn. And if you're watching on social media and you were not here last night, you could always come back and join us. There's the link right there. Just take your phone, scan that QR code, or type in ctu.co/free, and we'll see you in the trading floor. Guys, let's get ready for the market to open up. Me, Josh, and Rich will be back in 15 minutes to trade the morning with you guys, and we'll commentary for everybody else. If we don't see you, we'll see you back here at 2:30 live on social media. Good luck, everyone. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back as usual.